Yo, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Urban Revolution Radio with your boy Nino. How you doing? How you doing? Let me know what you want to hear. 812-303-5018 or on our Facebook page, facebook.com/live999WJCB. And as usual, got my man D Hicks on the right-hand side. What's good, D?
What's happening this morning, Bob?
Chilling, man. CEO of Urban Revolution Management. And if you are an independent artist or entrepreneur and you want to get your music heard or to get your business some exposure on the home of the independent artist or entrepreneur right here, all you have to do is hit us up in our email at ninoincognito@gmail.com with a brief description of your business and a clean MP3 version of your music. And if it's on point, we'll show us some love and you could be our next independent artist or entrepreneur of the week, just like this week's artist of the week, DaBaby out of North Carolina. Another one out of North Carolina. Yeah, man. Yeah. She's not with Rax Gang though. She knows them, but they're different crew. But DaBaby, our artist of the week this week, and you get to hear her new song. And they tired of it. I like that song. Yeah, tired of it by DaBaby. Yeah, check it out. It's the only home for the independent artist or entrepreneur here in the Tri-State. Broadcasting live from the Spudz-n-Stuff studios. Spudz-n-Stuff located on Washington and Bakey Rose here in Evansville. You can give them a call at 812-402-7783 or hit them up online at spudz-n-stuff.com. That's Spuds with a Z, spudz-n-stuff.com for pickup or delivery. And if you're looking for a job, if you want to make some extra money and want to put your car to some good use, they are hiring for delivery drivers right now, $10 an hour plus for deliveries and tips. So you can make upwards of about $17, $19, $20 an hour. Right. I used to be a delivery driver for Spudz-n-Stuff back in the day for 9 years. Made some nice money with it.
I know that's right, yeah.
You know what I mean? So give them a call, 812-402-7783, Spudz-n-Stuff. Tell them Nino sent you. Got a great show lined up for you today. DaBaby.
Back at it again.
Staying in the news right now. Right. He's been kicked off the lineup of Lollapalooza. I'll tell you why in a little bit. Torey Lanez, he's back under attack following his little Rolling Loud festival appearance, saying that Black Kings are under attack. And he's getting some flack for that. Then Cassidy. You remember Cassidy?
Yeah, I'm Cassidy. Yeah, the battle rapper.
Yeah, Cassidy took a dissing to Torey Lanez. And I'll tell you why. You got fans on both sides picking sides between this new beef between Cassidy and Torey. And I'll tell you why Cassidy made his new diss track. Plus, LeVar Burton getting a lot of praise. From the current champion. This current champion won all week long. He's the 7th highest winning champion on Jeopardy of all time. Okay. He said he had nothing but praise for LeVar Burton, but it was one subject that he was just kind of taboo and didn't want to talk to him about it. And I'll tell you about that in a little bit. Plus, here in Evansville, had a house fire that displaced 10 people. We'll give you the details all about that. It's a great show lined up for you today. Urban Revolution Radio with your boy Nino and your man D Hicks on Live 99's broadcasting live from the Spudz-n-Stuff studios. Urban Revolution Radio with your boy Nino on Live 99. Let me know what you want to hear. 812-303-5018 on our Facebook page, facebook.com/live999WJCB. And if you are an independent artist or entrepreneur and you want to get your voice heard and get your music in the dough, all you have to do is let us do it for you. Send it to us at ninoincognito@gmail.com with a clean MP3 version and a brief description of what you got going on. And if it's on point, we'll show you as much love as humanly possible. And you could be our next independent artist or entrepreneur of the week, like our next one right here, DaBaby out of North Carolina. What's up, DaBaby? Chilling. What's good with you?
Not much. We just hopped up at the school.
Man, look, we got the new hit, Tired of It, man. You just sit, man, I'm telling you, I like that song. Is there anybody in particular that song is about, or were you just feeling that way at that moment?
Hey man, listen, so it was really a diss. It's a whole diss, you know what I'm saying? I got females coming at me about their dudes and stuff. It's been going on for a minute though since I did. You know what I'm saying? I finally decided to use music as a therapy to get that out there. So yeah, I was dating a couple of little females from back home, you know what I'm saying, on some other stuff or whatever. And I just had to talk my shit a little bit, you know?
Man, I'm telling you, it's some of the realest music coming out of North Carolina right now. We got Charm Honey. She sent her couple of songs. We got Mike Lucas that came out of North Carolina. I'm like, man, it's a lot of heat coming back out of North Carolina. So how long you been doing it?
We doing it big.
How long you been doing it?
Man, so really, I really just started this, yo. Like I said, music has become therapy for me. It's been the best way, as my dad could tell you, you know, keeping me out of trouble and out the streets like that. You know, so like I said, whenever I, you know, get in that zone, that mode where I want to talk something, I just go get on that beat, you know what I'm saying? I make it known, make it known to these females out here what I got going on. These niggas, you know, I make it known.
I hear you. So if you could say if you could pick somebody to be your musical influence, or do you have like a musical influence or somebody that you look up to or vibe with the most?
Man, I gotta be honest with you, nah, I really don't. Like when I look at my music and stuff, you know, I most definitely want it to be different than, you know what I'm saying, how everybody, you know what I'm saying, like I just definitely want to be one of those artists who you look at it, she different, you know what I'm saying, especially when it come up in the game. Like I want to be one of them artists who you look at different. Like I rock with a lot of female artists like Cardi B, you know what I'm saying, I rock with her, Megan, you know what I'm saying, I rock with all of them. But it's just, I want my own thing going on. I want to always have my own thing going on. Like that's life. You know what I'm saying? Nobody does that like life.
I got you. Because I tell you right now, you don't give me the Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B vibe at all. But if you really kind of give me an early Nicki Minaj vibe, a lot of people don't remember Nicki Minaj was a lyricist before she started doing all the twerk dancing and everything. She actually had some lyrical skill. You know, she used to rap down in the subways with the hoodies on and all that stuff, and then Lil Wayne got a hold to her, you know what I mean? And they did some more other stuff with her. But that's the kind of vibe I'm getting from you. Do you consider yourself to be a lyricist?
Man, so I tell you like I tell everybody, you know what I'm saying? I don't really consider myself no rapper or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got way much more than just this drill, this beat and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I got way much more than I got R&B. I got country. I wanna you know, play around with rock. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanna always keep it different and fresh. You know, so I can't really say, you know, per se, like it's like I said, man. I wanna be different. I wanna be so much different.
I got you. So where can people hear more of your stuff at? Are you on social media like YouTube? You got a YouTube channel?
So yeah, I do have a YouTube channel. My title of it is on all platforms. It's on Apple, it's on Spotify. You can find it on Tidal, YouTube. You know, that's the only song I got dropped right now. I'm working on my EP right now called Talk Your Shit. You know, we getting ready to get that out there and whatnot. I'm working right now. I'm heading back to the studio. Matter of fact, later on, as soon as I get off the phone with you and stuff, I gotta go drop. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I got a lot more coming. You know what I'm saying? But I'm working on my EP side of it. Be looking for that coming out soon. I mean, Talk Your Shit is my bad. Side of it is out on all platforms. Go play that, go stream that, run that up. I'm getting ready to drop this video for that. We're getting ready to, like, you can start to get on and popping out here when it come down to DaBaby, I'm telling you.
All right, I feel it. So who's your producer? Do you have one producer that you normally work with, or are you working with multiple producers?
Nah, I'm working with multiple. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm traveling, so I'm pretty much all over the spot and stuff like that. So I'm really just like, and you know, I got a lot of producers that's reaching out to me anyway, telling me, you know what I'm saying, they want to work with me and stuff like that, you know, and I don't turn it down, you know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely like with multiple producers and stuff like that. I am though looking into just, you know, rocking with one, but like I said, I got so many who's coming with, you know what I'm saying, their own fire as well and stuff, and being able to help me create some fire too. So right now I'm with multiple.
All right, so who produced Tired of It?
Oh man, that was produced by my man Urgent Dog. That was produced by my man, yo. Yes, big shout out to Urgent Dog. Y'all make sure y'all go rock with him, follow him, play his stuff, stream that. My man's on.
And you got any performances coming up? You gonna be performing anywhere? Where can people come see you rock it at?
So I was actually supposed to have a performance in Atlanta last weekend, but due to the storm and everything, it kind of messed all that up. So I'm trying to get me starting up right back up in ATL. I've got a performance coming up in at the end of July, end of this month or whatnot, in Arizona. I got my boy Don. Shout out to Don. He hit me up with something at his spot in Arizona. Right now, that's as far as I got going on right now as far as performances go. After I really just been trying to get in the studio, get the music going and stuff, to get this EP ready to drop.
Well, for sure. Well, we gonna help you with as much as we possibly can. You got LaBaby, LYBABII. Why is it the two I's at the end?
Man, so it's just, I mean, it's just like I said, different. You know what I'm saying? You got Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? You got all these, like, mine had to be different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? LaBaby is the whole meaning to it. You know what I'm saying? It's love yourself, baby.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's how I came up with that little thing right now.
For sure. So we got LaBaby on rotation right now with Tired of It, with more to come. You say the EP coming out is, what's the name of it again? The EP coming out?
EP, Talk Your Shit. Talk Your Shit.
Gotcha. You know what I mean? So you can check out on the YouTube channel. You say you're on all the platforms, the Spotify, iTunes, all of that good stuff, where they can check out Tired of It.
Yes, sir. Follow me on IG at the official LaBaby.
That's LY.
Follow me on IG at the official LaBaby. LYBABII. Get at me on Facebook at LaBaby.
You can check out the links. We're going to have all the links in the description below when we post it on our Facebook page. You can keep up with LaBaby and all of her performances, all the music. And every time she sends us something, trust me, we're going to put it in rotation, because we are the home of the independent artists and entrepreneurs here at Live 99. Hey, thanks, LaBaby, for taking some time out in between studio sessions to rock with us, man. We're going to have Tired of It in rotation until you get tired of us playing it and give us something else, all right?
All right, let's go.
For sure. Urban Revolution Radio with your boy Nino and your man D Hicks on Live 99, broadcasting live from the Spudz-n-Stuff studios. Let us know what you want to hear. 812-303-5018, or on our Facebook page, facebook.com/live999WJCB. And if you want to be one of our next independent artists of the week, just like LaBaby with Tired of It, right now in rotation, hard rotation here on Live 99 Urban Revolution Radio. All you have to do is hit us up with the clean MP3 version of your music to our email at ninoincognito@gmail.com. We'll leave a link in the description on our Facebook page. And if it's on point, you could be our next independent artist or entrepreneur of the week on the only home for independent artists and entrepreneurs in the tri-state. DaBaby, still back in trouble. He just can't. He's worse than Donald Trump right now. He's worse than Donald Trump with the phone right now. The Twitter,
he's acting like young stuff. 50.
Huh?
He's acting like the young 50.
Oh yeah.
Mentorship.
And I'm wondering what 50 is mentoring him about. I mean, is he really trying to keep him under wraps to keep him cool? Is he encouraging him to make these statements and double and triple down on it? Man, I hope not. I hope 50 got more sense than that.
Man.
I hope 50 got more sense. I hope he ain't trying to really corrupt this dude. I mean, he got enough on his own. He got enough on the plate on his own that he kind of got about it with. You don't need to be adding no extra drama. You know what I mean? To the pot.
Stir the pot.
Yeah. Shout out to Ryan Taylor right there. Stir the pot. But they took him off the Lollapalooza lineup after he told Madonna to don't shake up them tatas. After she checked his homophobic remarks about people dying from AIDS in 2 weeks, which I think a lot of people are really taking out of context. You know what I mean? That was a very hyperbolic statement. I mean, it was meant to be over the top. It was meant to. It was just meant to be
to shock.
You know what I mean?
Value.
He was just in essence asking, okay, if you don't have any kind of sexually transmitted disease, this lady, put your cell phone lighters in the air. Now the homophobic part about it, when people was getting up into it, where he was like, if you not, S&D in the parking lot, You know what I mean? That, put your cell phone lighters in there. And he was talking to the dudes when he said that, if you're not engaging in any kind of homophobic or homosexual activity in the parking lot, raise your cell phones up in there. So that's the nice way of saying it.
People still hurt for no reason, bro.
I think it's, they taking the opportunity to jump on that cancel culture
Yes, they are.
bandwagon.
Yes,
What I mean? And then they taking him off of the Lollapalooza lineup. The reason that they say, here's the reason that they gave. According to their post, they say Lollapalooza was founded on diversity, inclusivity, respect, and love. And with that in mind, DaBaby will no longer be performing at Grant Park tonight. Young Thug's performance will now take place at 9 p.m. on the Bud Light Seltzer stage, and G Herbo will perform at 4 p.m. on the T-Mobile stage. So his slot was just totally, totally given. Right. Just because the video is crazy. The video is wild.
Video is crazy and wild, but it wasn't nothing bad in the video.
I've seen a lot worse. In music videos. You know what I mean? Especially from his mentor, 50 Cent. You know what I mean? But they're taking the opportunity to jump on this cancel culture bandwagon. You got to watch what you say, but he's not
what you do.
Nobody can offend anybody nowadays. You got to get everybody's acronyms and pronouns correct and what they want to be called and all that good stuff. But I really think this part of the statement is really being it's being harped on a little bit too much, especially to take him off of the performance. You know what I mean? He didn't get any backlash from anybody going to Lollapalooza saying that if DaBaby performs, I don't want to be there. I'm not going to be. None of that happened. I think they just decided to jump on their own bandwagon and jump in and make their point known. Because Grant Park is at that kind of a downtown northern area of Chicago. You know what I mean? There's really a liberal culture, real liberal culture, you know what I mean, diverse versus the south side of Chicago, which is more of the, I guess, urban, you know what I mean, streetwise, you know what I mean, that kind of part of town. When we got the Gold Coast up where Grant Park is in Chicago, it's my hometown, Grant Park and that northern side. So I think they wanted to try to nip it in the bud before they started getting those emails or something like that.
Then they got protests and all that mess.
But he was only gonna be there for on stage for an hour. All they had to do was just give him the one hey, because it's not like this was gonna be a DaBaby concert.
Right. He's gonna double down though. They could
give him the warning and say, "Hey, look, let's try to stay away from the after song comments and all of that good stuff. Don't be, just stick to the song, stick to your routine. Don't be trying to ad lib.
Freedom of speech.
But you're getting paid. Your freedom of speech stops when you're getting paid. People are putting money in your pocket to entertain a crowd that came in to see him perform, and they don't want to. You can't get up there and just say any old thing now.
Right. You can't just say thing, but then just censor your lyrics, then, bro.
It is. They can. Just like we censor lyrics here. We radio edit.
Censor radio edit though, but
it's the same thing. You getting paid to perform for a crowd. They're not coming just to see the other concerts. Those were coming just to see DaBaby.
Yeah, but like you said on previous shows before too, homie, that people know what they get when they go see DaBaby.
But they not just going to see DaBaby. It's a whole bunch of other people performing around that.
Talking about though, they knew what they were getting when they signed DaBaby up.
Yeah, they knew it, but like I said, they signed this Lollapalooza lineup way
in advance.
This stuff at the festival just happened a couple days ago.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
So they here you go.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So that ain't cool.
So they trying to cover. They trying to keep it. I don't want to say family friendly, because Lollapalooza is not really a family event like that. With the acts and stuff like that. But I don't think they want that extra protest. They don't want people walking up there with signs and all that, especially Madonna jumping in, saying putting her little 2 cents in. Who else jumped in?
She's irrelevant right now. She's an icon, but she's irrelevant right now, bro.
Try to stay relevant, I guess. Try to get back into the line. Questlove, he kind of made his little comments on the.
What did Questlove have to say? I'm surprised.
Just saying that what DaBaby was said was kind of insensitive. He's got to be more cautious about offending the LGBTQ community, and say after decades of hard-won scientific research. Madonna said there is life-saving medicines available to children born with HIV, to people who contracted HIV through blood transfusions, dirty needles, or exchange of
But
bodies.
baby wasn't.
You know, they're giving the
Yeah.
whole definition, all this kind of stuff, you know, trying to correct them. But y'all know what DaBaby was talking about. Y'all know what he was saying. You know what I mean? Let's not really get too much into this cancel culture thing. With the moment you say anything offensive, they just gonna try to
They're
rip
gonna
you
just
off
try to
and
rip.
shut you
Yeah,
down.
exactly.
But
Right.
that's what the whole point of the music is. I'm agreeing with you to the point that you know what you're getting with DaBaby, and I don't think DaBaby need to be getting on apologizing
No.
to anybody. And
No,
but
no
Lollapalooza taking them
apology.
out the lineup, I think they jumped that gun a little bit too
Yes, they
early.
did. They
You know what I
did,
mean?
bro.
You know,
And
because
like I
it would
said,
have got publicity.
he's getting more publicity now
You know,
by canceling him. You feel me?
and I think they would have got a lot more publicity if they'd have left him on the lineup. Because even if people would have came and tried to protest him, it's gonna be people coming to see him perform just to see what
Just
he
to see
gonna
what
say.
he's gonna say, homie.
You know, so
Right. They wasn't
take it or leave it.
thinking.
We'll see how it rolls out.
Right.
Lollapalooza, you know, they took him out the lineup. We'll see what kind of backlash, if any, they get for not having DaBaby in the lineup. Do you agree with Lollapalooza's decision to take DaBaby out of the lineup? Let us know. 812-303-5018 or on our Facebook page, facebook.com/live999 WJCB. Urban Revolution Radio with your boy Nino and your man D Hicks, broadcasting live from the Spudz-n-Stuff studios. Spudz-n-Stuff located on Washington and Green River Road here in Evansville on the east side. Give them a call at 812-402-7783 or online at spudz-n-stuff.com. That's Spuds with a Z, spudz-n-stuff.com to order online and tell them Nino sent you. They are veteran friendly as well, so don't forget to ask for your veteran discount. They are veteran owned and veteran appreciated. I tell you that right now. Big ups to our artist of the week this week, DaBaby out of North Carolina with Tired of It in heavy rotation. You can check out the replay of the interview in case you missed it early on the podcast later on today when we post it up. But you can hear a song Tired of It in rotation, you know, till you get tired of it, which I don't think you will, because it is a good song. So got a great show still ahead. Got Tory Lanez saying that Black Kings are under attack following his Rolling Loud Festival appearance with DaBaby. You know what I mean? He said following a controversial appearance, Tory Lanez said that Black Kings are under attack and warned his fans not to join in on it. You know what I mean? According to Hip Hop Nation magazine, it said, don't let our black, then this tweet that he said, and I've been trying to figure this out.
Trying to decipher it.
Right, trying to figure out the word, where to pause. Because, you know, it's hard to get the I guess the personality, the inflection when you read the tweet. You know what I mean? People think what they want to say in their head, and they hear themselves saying it the way they want to say it. But once you type it,
don't make any sense.
You know, they need some kind of inflection emojis or something to let you know which words to say the right way and how you go take it. So things can be read the wrong way, and you can get the wrong meaning of it totally. He said, don't let our Black Kings get extinct. Before you release it was you who helped. And before you release it was you who helped. Is that a song? Or don't let our Black Kings get extinct before you release it was you who helped? I'm trying to figure out where's the pause. What is he talking about? There's no reference here. Who is the you you're talking about and helped you on what? You know, I'm trying not to read too much into the tweet. Like I say, tweet when you read the words, half the meaning is already lost because you can't hear how somebody's saying it. You know, where they're pausing in their own head. Maybe it could even been a typo or, you know, autocorrect and put a couple words in there wrong. So, but the tweet continues to say if there's a definite, you know, he just wrote deaf, but there's a definite attack on the black man's legacy. Don't be a part of it. It said it came after he was brought on stage by DaBaby during that Rolling Stones set. It said the performance was controversial because of the homophobic rant from DaBaby, which was subsequently made worse because Megan Thee Stallion had already performed just prior to DaBaby's set. And there's a
riff rap between
Megan. They got a restraining order.
And Tory Lanez.
You know,
who's got a restraining order?
Megan got a restraining order against Tory Lanez. You know, he's not supposed to be within 100 feet. Yeah, because he shot the pinky toe. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
But you know what I mean? Yeah, because he
right,
shot it allegedly. That's what the
right,
claim is.
right.
She's claiming he shot in the foot. He's not technically denying it because the case is still pending. He's letting the lawyer and doing the legalese kind of talk and all of that kind of
Right.
stuff, But it says Megan accused Lane of shooting her last summer and recently started beefing with DaBaby after he collaborated with Lanes on the single Scat. They say when did rap get so politically correct that you can't speak your mind and have an opinion?
Exactly. I feel where he's coming from with that.
Say, why the F was rap started? For us to speak our minds. Rappers will not always be right, and you don't have to agree, but they have the right to speak their minds, later tweeted.
I totally
Lanes
agree
tweeted
with
earlier
that
this
part
week.
of his tweet.
Yeah, but in my opinion, what a lot of people are missing out on the fact in America, freedom of speech does not mean freedom from consequences of your speech.
Right, but then that is something you got to deal with.
Yeah, and that's
So
what
you
you got.
that is
What
something
are they
the
complaining
backlash,
about?
whatever you're gonna say.
Yeah,
Say it and mean it, stand on it.
but you got to be
But
prepared to get
you
that
gotta prepare for the
backlash.
backlash.
It ain't no everybody's supposed to
But like
understand and
but I
just let
agree
you
with them,
say
man. They're
what you
trying
gonna
to censor,
say.
they're trying to censor too much now, man.
Everybody's always trying to. No matter what you say, you gonna offend somebody.
Right.
Especially in this day and age when everything gets transmitted instantly.
And we grew up on The Simpsons. We grew up on Married with Children, Sanford and Son.
But then, when you get out, start tweeting on purpose, when you shouting out to the world, expect the world to shout back.
That's gonna be one fool.
It's more than one. It's
just sitting there. Oh, here you go, dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
there's a whole bunch of fools out there. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the freedom, that whole freedom of speech thing. Yes, you do have freedom of speech, but you don't have the right to yell fire in a crowded theater because of the consequences. You can cause people to get trampled. Whatever you say can and will be used against you.
Right, but that's just common sense. If you go to a crowded theater and yell fire,
no, but that's just that whole freedom of speech thing. Where does the line draw? People try to throw that freedom of speech clause out and just think it just means you can say whatever you want to say and everybody just has to accept it and don't nobody can have opinion in the opposite. Yeah, if you shop now to the world and you make your opinion known to the world, of course the world is gonna shout back and tell you shut up. You know what I mean? Oh, it's gonna be a whole bunch, especially when you're just trying to be, one-sided like that. We already know what you and Megan went through. We know you shot in the foot. We know you did.
Right. Bro, you don't know till it all come out.
But he, like I say, he not denying it.
Right.
He's never once said, I didn't do that.
But why would he?
Because if you didn't do it, you're going to say you didn't do it.
In a court of public opinion, bro,
everything you say can and will be used against you. But if you're going to say the same thing outside as you're going to say in the court, it don't matter what you say.
He hadn't admitted anything, dog.
Hey, but he did make the sarcastic remark, though, talking about how you get shot in the foot, but you don't break no bones and no tendons and nothing else happen. I'm
just saying.
You know what I mean? They got video of her getting out of the car with the bloody foot stumbling after the police pulled him over. So
you never know the truth about this.
Something happened to her foot.
Right, but you never know the truth about this story either, bro.
A bullet went through her foot, according to the medical records.
Now, but you never know what happened.
So who pulled the trigger where the bullet came from? Okay, you know what I mean? We can get all technical on that right now. But like Torey, he needs to stop trying to play the victim right now, acting like people just picking on him. Just you saying what you saying, and people already don't like you right now. A lot of Megan Thee Stallion fans don't like Tory Lanez for real.
I give rat's ass to somebody like me or not.
But this is a different one. This is a different guy. He's making money off people liking him.
Right, but he's still gonna have his fans though.
Yeah,
he's gonna support him. Regardless of Megan Thee Stallion fans like him or not.
Yeah. But you got to be ready for that backlash.
He was in the game way before Megan was.
Yeah, you got to be ready for that backlash, though. And freedom of speech does not mean freedom from consequences.
Right.
You know,
I agree with you.
we do reserve the right to F you up, like that Dave
Right.
Chappelle said. You know, you can get smacked in the mouth with some of the stuff you say. And that's why I think a lot of the cyberbullying and cyber tweeting and all that stuff, people put that stuff out there because they don't think there's going to be any consequences coming back at them. They don't think there's going to be anybody that's going to get angry and can do anything about it.
Right.
I can say what I want to. Nah, you know, and that's what we need to get back to consequences.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Watch what you say. You know, if you can say what you want to say in the comfort of your own home, and you do it you and your friends, you can say what you even got to be careful what you say around your friends, because just
Right.
like, you know, you can say the wrong thing to the friends nowadays and they're gonna get offended, like, you know, that. So, but there are consequences for what you say when you express yourself in whatever method you want to express yourself, whether it's on religion, politics, relationships, you know, homosexuality, whatever it is,
Right.
whatever, no matter which stance you take, is when you put it out in the public's gonna shout back, and
Oh, yeah,
sometimes
you right.
it's not always positive.
Right.
So we'll see what happens. Tory Lanez is shouting out saying Black Kings are under attack. No, I think it's just you, dude. Urban Revolution Radio with your boy Nino and your man D Hicks on Live 99. Urban Revolution Radio with your boy Nino on Live 99. Let me know what you want to hear. 812-303-5018 on our Facebook page, facebook.com/live999WJCB. And as always, got my man D Hicks on the right-hand side. What's good, D?
What's that?
Chilling, broadcasting live from the Spudz-n-Stuff studios. Spudz-n-Stuff located on Washington and Bakey. Give them a call at 812-402-7783 or hit them up online, spudz-n-stuff.com. Spuds are with a Z, spudz-n-stuff.com. Tell them Nino sent you. And they're hiring too for drivers and in-store. Great time to get a job right now. Tory Lanez been in trouble. DaBaby getting in trouble online. And now
Right.
they just catching it
They catch
from
on both ends.
all
yeah.
sides.
Right.
All sides.
Right.
Tory even catching it from other rappers now.
Mhm.
Apparently, he used I guess an instrumental that Cassidy had used in a freestyle, and Cassidy didn't take kindly to it. So
Oh,
he
wow.
ended up making a whole new song called Perjury, a diss song called Perjury, and people are arguing who the better rapper is.
Okay.
So me
Alright,
personally,
check it
I'm
out,
not
man.
a Tory Lanez fan. I prefer Cassidy. Cassidy even came at LL Cool J
Yeah.
back back in the day. So he got the lyrics. He's a battle rapper for real. It's a kind. His lyrics are. He, and I guess I just found out. You know, Tory's from Canada. I didn't know
Yeah,
he
he's
was
from
from
Canada,
Canada.
yeah.
So just say Canada got free health care, and you're gonna need some. It's stolen bars and all these records that he's done. None of this is original splut. It's pitiful. I was selling records in the game before the game went digital.
Wow.
So, and he goes on, and there's a lot of people are saying that many users on Twitter praise Cassidy for his bars. One fan said that people, the master procrastinator, said that people say that Tory Lanez would body Cassidy in a diss song. They have no idea what they're talking about. Cassidy is cold. Don't let the fact that he don't do a ton of mainstream stuff these days get you twisted. And another one said he just ruined what has been a great week for hip hop with his boring ass diss track, which Tory won't even respond to because he already done addressed him 2 years ago. We want more Lupe and Royce.
Wow.
So yeah, he's getting it from all sides. They Tory not even gonna respond to Cassidy. Heard Cassidy's diss. Tory would flame him if he tried to diss back. Tory about to violate Cassidy. Me, when I heard that Cassidy diss track to Tory Lanez, making faces.
Now it goes back to that story we had, bro. Tory Lanez still gonna have his followers regardless.
Oh yeah, and it's going back and
strong.
forth, going back and
Going
forth. But
back
then
and
he
forth,
used
homie.
the fact that he used a track that Cassidy used.
Right.
I don't know if he had.
Maybe it sound better than what Cassidy did. Cassidy took offense to it.
If he paid the royalty fees to use it, because I don't think Cassidy make the beat. Cassidy don't make beats.
He don't make beats.
It was made by another producer. Right. You know what I mean? So he decided to come back and like, oh, you gonna take my beat and try to rap over the beat?
Right.
You know, so I think he just took that opportunity to take a shot.
Yep.
You know, I don't think he liked the Canadian rappers anyway. He's not been a fan of Drake in any kind of way. You know what I mean? He's already made that. apparently clear. So he decided to take him a little shot over there at Torey, and the fans are going wild on both sides. Me personally, I say I'm not a Tory Lanez fan. I can't tell you not one Tory Lanez song.
You got a couple songs, man. Motorboat and all that stuff. You got a couple of joints.
Okay, I take your word for it on that
Yeah.
one. You know, I take your word. I'm not. I don't even think we play any. So do we play? Yeah, we got. Do we have anything by Tory Lanez that we play?
I don't really know.
I can't think any songs on our station that we play that had Tory. Right. Maybe as a feature, I think we had one that has him as a feature, but not a Tory Lanez song. I got to check. I'll check out that. Maybe we got one or two. I'm sure it's in the database somewhere. But like I said, I'm not a Tory Lanez fan. I've always been, I can't say a Cassidy fan, but I like his style. You know what I mean? I like his little battle raps and all that good stuff. Yeah. I've never bought a Cassidy album, but I've seen his videos. He was, did the little songs against LL and had the little compilations and all that good stuff. So I know of him and I know about his battle rap history. You know what I mean? He's one of them guys from back in the day. I used to listen to him and Raz Cass, Royce the 5'9", all that kind of other stuff, Eminem when he was first coming up. So Cassidy is one of those original kind of battle rappers, still trying to do his thing. So let's see what the fans decide. Have you heard the new Cassidy diss track, Perjury? Let me know. What did you think about it? 812-303-5018 or on our Facebook page, facebook.com/live999WJCB. Urban Revolution Radio with your boy Nino on Live 99, broadcasting live from the spudz-n-stuff studios. Let us know what you want to hear at 812-402-5018 or on our Facebook page, facebook.com/live999WJCB. And you can give spudz-n-stuff a call at 812-402-7783. Got to keep those numbers straight. You don't want to be calling the radio station trying to order potatoes or calling spudz-n-stuff trying to get a song request. So let's not get those twisted. You can check out all the information in the link in the description below. You can call spudz-n-stuff online, order ahead, and tell them Dino sent you. And as usual, got my man D Hicks with me on the right hand side. What's good, D?
What's happening, bro?
Man, chilling. Got Dear Jeopardy host LeVar Burton finished up last week. You know what I mean? He's got a lot of great reviews from his appearance. You know what I mean? He said he was nervous for his first day that he was out there just because of all of the anticipation of him wanting to do the Jeopardy show for a long time. Ever since like Reading Rainbow, people have always said he'd be a great kind of host. He's there giving them the props for that. But the main person who's giving them props right now is the current winner, the last week's winner, who's been winning for like 5 days straight. He's got like the seventh highest total in Jeopardy of all time. And he said LeVar Burton was an absolute, champ. He's very I guess personable. When he said Jeopardy champion Matt, his name is Matt Modio. Said he had to hold his tongue though with one subject when he was talking to LeVar Burton, and that was about him being on Star Trek: The Next Generation, because he's not a Star Trek fan, but his brother kept tweeting him and hitting him in the DM and the messages, telling him to ask LeVar Burton about certain stuff, get him to say something for a tweet or something, trying to get him to meme himself on Jeopardy and everything. He said, "No, I'm not going to do that to LeVar Burton. We're going to keep it professional. No, I'm not about to get in trouble on this show." It's kind of him and his brother going back and forth. You know what I mean? He said, Amodio grew up watching the iconic PBS show Reading Rainbow. He felt the need to hold his tongue when it came down to LeVar Burton's Star Trek: The Next Generation prowess like that. What he say that he said that he felt the need to be reserved despite the brother's message. And he said LeVar Burton is a Sacramento native, and he's also known for his Alex Haley's roots. And he's got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He said that the contestant was in awe over LeVar Burton's personable nature, calling him an awesome guy with a coolness that Amodio envies. He said he also noted LeVar Burton's graciousness. He said he clearly wanted to do well, according to Outsider magazine. And said, "I think the fact that he wants to be selected as the permanent host is incredibly obvious, but how much care that he put into it." He said, "I was honored to meet him, which is cool. I wish I could meet LeVar
Right.
Burton. You know, I mean, I grew up watching LeVar Burton back in the day. Like, we all did, reading Rainbow, all that good stuff. And I am actually a Star Trek: The Next
Yeah,
Generation.
you're a generation fan.
Yeah, I'm, you know, so Geordie LaForge
Right.
on there with the vibes. I used to walk around with the little bandanas things on my eyeballs. When I was a kid, you know what I mean? So it's all good, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
I've always been a Star Trek fan like that. So I hope LeVar gets as much love, gets the recognition that he deserves for doing this Jeopardy episode. Because I really think he's a perfect fit for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know,
he's got 250,000 signatures, right?
yeah, more than 250,000.
Yes,
That's almost up to 300,000 now. Is the petition
Right.
to get him, and now no other contestant, no other host, you know, guest host had any kind of petition going on around them to keep them going. They had a poll going up that they had a poll on. It wasn't a Jeopardy. It wasn't a Jeopardy website, but it was one of the other like newspaper. I think it was like the New York Times or something like that. Had a poll up on what which host, and we saw that long list of hosts that they had up there. I think like 10 of them I didn't even know.
Right.
We're in the running for it, you know. So we'll see how LeVar Burton holds up. I'm wishing him all the best. I hope he does get that spot on Jeopardy. You know what I mean? Because I think, as I say, with that Reading Rainbow background, just the personality that he has, I think he really, say, the Modio told the Courant, I guess that's another radio, newspaper, said the show experience kept him out of school a few days earlier this year, but notably the show tapes multiple episodes at a time. So the student also said his show opportunity validated his dedication to reading Wikipedia entries. So we'll see how it turns out. LeVar Burton, he's still in the running, strong running for the next host of Jeopardy, and he actually's got that praise from the 7th highest winner in Jeopardy history, wishing him on, hoping he continues to be the host. Do you think LeVar Burton should be the next host of Jeopardy, or who do you think other than LeVar Burton should be, or any of the other guest hosts? Do you have anybody else that wasn't on the list that you think would make a good host for Jeopardy? Let me know, 812-303-5018, or on our Facebook page, facebook.com/live999WJCB. Urban Revolution Radio with your boy Nino on Live 99. Let us know what you want to hear at 812-303-5018, or on our Facebook page, facebook.com/live999WJCB. And if you are an independent artist or entrepreneur, you want to get your music heard or get the exposure for your business that you desperately need, all you have to do is hit us up on our email at ninoincognito@gmail.com with a brief description of your new business and an MP3 clean version of your music. And if it's on point, we'll show it as much love as humanly possible, and you could be our next independent artist or entrepreneur of the week, just like DaBaby out of North Carolina. We're tired of it. And as usual, got my man D Hicks on the right-hand side. What's good, D?
What's happening?
Chilling, man. And we're broadcasting live from the spudz-n-stuff studios. Give them a call at 812-402-7783, or online at spudz-n-stuff.com. That's Spuds with the Z, spudz-n-stuff.com. It's the home of the Hungry Man Potato. Had one of them over the weekend, boy.
Big Texas Philly, man. It was decent.
How long did you get it? Did you kill it in one
I
set?
did one setting, but that damn thing was spicy, Jay.
It was, yeah, got the jalapenos. Yeah, the jalapenos, boy. It's something about when you grill it and cook it, they get hotter. It seems like more spicy when you just
sitting there, man. I said, oh my god. I dipped in that, I put the cheese on when I got it to the crib. And then after that, Jack,
put you down, yeah, man. I'm telling you, spudz-n-stuff, it'll fill you up, man. And then that Holy Montana, I know you took like 2-3 times to go back.
Yeah, 2-3 times to finish it up, boss.
Yeah, but I had that original Hungry Man when I went in with the pork chicken. I killed that in almost one set. And, I killed half of it before we left the store, before your food even got to the table. Man, I murked that one. Got to the house, boy, it was a wrap on that one, boy.
Dead on the ride,
I'm telling you, boy. So give them a call, 812-402-7783 over there at Spudz-n-Stuff. Tell them Nino sent you. And in local news here, the Evansville Fire Department District Chief Amy Smith said there was a fire that was under control within 20 minutes and completely out in 40.
Wow.
Isaiah, hold on now. Yeah, it was completely out in 40 minutes. The authorities said that 10 dogs, 6 snakes, 5 rabbits, and a couple of humans were rescued from the home. And 1 cat didn't make it out, though. It said the homeowner was home with 1 child and said they were able to get out safely. So investigators believe the fire was accidental and it started in the kitchen. So the Red Cross has been called to help the family. And so if you have any idea, any resources that you can help the family with, you can also donate those to the American Red Cross or Red Cross here in Evansville. It said the blaze that they were called to the home at the 300 block of Broadway Avenue just before 1:30 p.m. on Saturday.
Side, I think.
Is it Broadway Avenue?
Yeah, right there by going back way to Birdell. What street is that?
They say it was just Broadway was temporarily shut down between Cumberland and Delmar Avenue.
Yeah, it's backed up in there.
On the west side?
On the west side.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess, like all the humans got out, most of the animals got out, except for the 1 pet. And, they did have a lot of pets in there, though. Right. They had 10 dogs. And was that just a one? It looked like just a 1 family unit home right there.
Yeah, 10 dogs.
You know what I mean? I'm like, wow, dude, they had 10 dogs, 6 snakes, and 5 rabbits. So I'm trying to figure out.
That bitch funky there, Jack.
Ooh, dude, I can't imagine. No, dude, that's like going to the zoo, man. You know this, man. You need all kind of sawdust and bring all kind of smell absorption in there. Oh my God, all them litter boxes. You got 10 dogs with litter boxes, 5 cats. 5 rabbits with their boxes, and 6 snakes just doing whatever they do around the house in cages. And see, I've never really been a multi-pet kind of, but I have a cat. Well, no, my wife has a cat that I have to take care of. We have a cat, it's cool. I've never had a pet when I was growing up. I used to want one till I actually saw what, my friends had to go through with their dogs. Walking a dog in the middle of a Chicago winter and all this kind of stuff. Rabbits and his little hamsters escaping the cages and everything. They trying to trace them and chase them all around the house and everything, trying to find the hamsters and stuff. So, I got to see secondhand what it took to actually have pets. He was my best friend, Brian, rest him. He had the well-to-do father. Had a nice one. So whatever pet usually he wanted, he got. He had a Doberman, bought a Doberman, bit him and his sisters. Wow, they ended up having to take him back and give him the old yellow treatment. He's had the rabbits and all that kind of stuff, the hamsters, the snakes, it was all that kind of, he had all the birds chirping, all kind of stuff. So it's like you walk into the crib, man. Man, that house, sometimes it would smell like Brookfield Zoo. That's the zoo up in Chicago. So his mama stayed on cleaning duty trying to keep that out, but just hard to do. When you always had, he didn't have like all of them at the same time. He had the dog for a while. And then he probably have a hamster die, he'll get a snake die, he'll get a rabbit die, he'll get that guy. He didn't have like 10 of them. They had like 10, 16, 21, 20. That's 22 pets that they had in the house.
Got a mobile humane society.
At the exact same time, 22 pets at the same time in one home like that. So
what's that thing they call what they do with those pets? Dang, I forget the word.
Hoarder?
Not hoarder, man. When they're mating those animals, man.
Breeding?
Yeah, but there's another word too, man. I was thinking about
crossbreeding. You thought this was a hybrid kind of thing?
Yeah.
No, they ain't experiment. No. Don't be making no chimeras in the
experiment.
Part dog, part snake, part rabbit, part. That's a weird scientific experiment went wrong in the house. That's what you think trying to go? I hope it wasn't nothing that deep. Maybe it was. Hopefully, it was just somebody. Everybody was. Got out safely. Maybe it was just somebody who just wasn't paying attention to cigarette or something on the stove because they said it started in the kitchen,
Right.
according to the preliminary reports and all of that good stuff. So we'll see what it turns out to. Everybody got out safely and everything. So except for the one cat that died. So we'll see what it turns out to. In other local news right here, what do we got? Central Indiana businessman has been sentenced to a 5-year prison sentence after pleading guilty in a Ponzi-style scheme that cost dozens of investors nearly $1.5 million. Say George S. Blankenbaker. George S. Blankenbaker Jr., boy.
It's like a sandwich on the
mouth. That's a Blankenbaker.
Oh,
get it while it lasts at your local Subway.
Right. Yeah.
But say George S. Blankenbaker Jr. was sentenced Wednesday by a federal judge in Indianapolis. It said the Indianapolis Business Journal reports the 56-year-old Westfield man pled guilty in April to 2 counts of federal wire fraud and 1 count of money laundering. The prosecutor said Blankenbaker, the president of Indianapolis-based Stevia Corporation, orchestrated a Ponzi scheme which induced 100 investors to sink more than $11 million into his 3 companies. 34 of those investors lost nearly $1.5 million in the Ponzi scheme. So I'm trying to figure out what was the actual scheme that they say that he tried to get away with. I mean, they just said he tried with. They say it was wire fraud and 1 count of money laundering. So I guess whatever company or what he was trying to say that he was selling didn't really exist. I know we had one of the companies that I invested in, almost invested in. Well, I did invest in it early when I first started, called Nikola. It was like an alternative to Tesla company, you know what I mean? But the owner of this company, Nikola, found out he just went to jail. He separated himself from the company, all this, so they kicked him out of the company. Yeah. He just went to jail for fraud and all that kind of stuff. They company was promoting a truck that didn't even exist. You know what I mean? They were taking pictures from other people's prototypes and putting it on their website saying, yeah, this is something we working on, and like that wasn't even theirs. You know what I mean? So they were just saying, so he done went to jail. You know, he's going to jail. He's just been arrested. So I wanted to know what Blankenbaker tried to tell people that they was investing in, because that's all they did was, the Ponzi scheme. They just take money and pay off former investors by getting new investors in, and they just scam off the top. Okay, take this dude money and give it to that. Yeah, we made some profit. Here go your profit, and you ain't made no profit at all. All you doing is just keep grabbing somebody new money, grabbing that, put it over, and just giving it to this other dude trying to play it on you, just skimming off the top. You know what I mean? So he got caught. He gonna be going to jail for a little while. You know what I mean? That's that white collar crime stuff. Playing with people's money. That Martha Stewart kind of thing. That's I heard you. That money laundering, federal wire fraud. Yeah, a lot of people was doing that. It's kind of like that. The African Prince thing. Okay, send me some money. I'll send you. I know that happened to me. Some guy sent me a check in the mail and told me if I cashed it in my bank account and then sent him, I could keep $200 of the money, but to send the rest of the money back to his account. Now, man, I took that check right up to the bank. I'm like, look, y'all, there's somebody that y'all need to put this under investigation right now. They sent me some money with my address. They got my information some kind of way. Man, I told them to report that to the FBI immediately. Immediately. I told them, like, I think I got a fake check in the mail. This dude's trying to, blah, blah, blah. It's a scheme going on. You might want to watch it. They looked at it like, yep. This is fake. Thank you. I'm saying, yeah, y'all need to call the FBI, let them know something, Joe, because I ain't about to be part of no Ponzi African Prince fake check schemes going on around here. So, Urban Revolution Radio with your boy Nino. Have you ever been caught up in a Ponzi type scheme or some kind of African Prince send me a check and I give you some money back type fraud scheme? Crazy, let us know. 812-303-5018 or on our Facebook page. Facebook.com/live999WJCB. Urban Revolution Radio with your boy Nino on Live 99, and that will do it for today's show. Did you have a good time, D?
Man, glad you, bro.
Glad you did, man. I can't wait to get back to this that chili that I made yesterday. All them ingredients they got.
Salisbury steaks again.
Man, you know chili always better than
I heard it, bro. This gonna be awesome.
All the ingredients get to know each other and everything.
Peanut butter sandwich, yo.
Man, stop with the peanut butter. Oh my God. No. I put it on a potato. Yeah. I put it on a hot dog. We got some Polish sausages and all that kind of other stuff. I put it on that. I even put it on some Fritos. I'm not putting it on no peanut butter, man. That my brain, I can't even wrap my brain around that. You said that like 3 or 4 times already. But it's like you with the sour cream. You eat ice cream, but you won't do sour cream or whipped cream.
No.
Just find that out. So it's just something about, some things just don't mix. And that just, if it ain't mixing in my head, I probably won't mix in my mouth either.
Right.
That would do it for today's show. You can check back in with us tomorrow, same bad time, same bad channel from 8 until 10 for Urban Revolution Radio with your boy Nino and your man D Hicks. Broadcasting live from the Spudz-n-Stuff studios. And if you missed any part of the show, you can always check out our podcast at the Urban Revolution Management YouTube site, the radio podcast. You can always hit the like and subscribe so you'll never miss an episode. And if you would like to be our next independent artist of the week, like DaBaby with Tired of It, or entrepreneur of the week, like Eddie Hickerson from Hickerson Veggies, all you have to do is hit us up on our email at ninoincognito@gmail.com with a brief description of your new business or an MP3 version of your music, clean MP3 version preferably. Hit us up at the email at ninoincognito@gmail.com, and if it's on point, we'll show it as much love as humanly possible, and you could be our next independent artist or entrepreneur of the week. Got anything else you need to add, D?
No, sir, ready.
It's been a blast. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.